What's up, guys? So I hope everyone's having a great day so far. I know it's Monday, and that's a tough day to get back into the swing of things. But last week, I totally forgot that Juicy J released his new album, The Hustle Continues. So I want to do a sales prediction on it, and let's go ahead and get into it. So Juicy J was one of my favorite rappers, and one of the first rappers that really got me into rap in general. 3 6 Mafia, Project Pat, DJ Paul, all those guys. I still remember listening to like Getty Green and fucking, all the 3 6 Mafia classics. And back then it was kind of hard to differentiate between all the members. But I always remembered at first, I was like, man, Juicy J is always like the funny one, my favorite one. His verse on Chicken Head is still a fucking classic in my opinion. So I've been listening to this dude honestly since like no bullshit 2002. And I've been a big fan for a long time, and he didn't really do much solo stuff until way later in his career when he separated from 3 6 Mafia and he had that big hit with Lil Wayne. I can't think of what it's called right now, but it was a top 40 hit. And I don't know, I still prefer 3 6 Mafia together. I didn't really care for the group that DJ Paul put together, minus Juicy J. Mafia 6, I believe it was called. Wasn't a big fan of their stuff. I don't know, it just, something felt off about it. I don't know if it was the beats, because usually DJ Paul and Juicy J would make the beats together. So I don't know if it was the beats that were off, or if it was Juicy J not rapping in it. I don't know, something just felt off about it. They had a couple of good songs, but I don't know, the energy just wasn't there for me. So I'm still holding that hope that Juicy J and DJ Paul do reunite for a new 3 6 Mafia album. And you got to have Lil White on there. Lil White's fire, you know what I mean? And the rest of the guys, I mean, they're okay. Unfortunately, a couple of them did pass away. Coops and Nika and Lord Infamous, they both passed away. So it wouldn't really be the same. But if they bring back Crunchy Black and, maybe do those three, plus a Little White, and you got to have Project Pat all over the thing too, because Project Pat is still one of my favorite rappers of all time. But I do like Juicy J a lot. I still haven't listened to the album, to be 100% real. I do plan on listening to it. Like I said, he released it independently. So what are the sales going to be in the first week? It's not going to make some huge dent in the charts. His last album, which I thought was pretty decent, was released on a major label, and it barely even hit the top 200. I believe it debuted in the low 100s or after like 150, but it hit the top 200, but it's barely. And if that album, which was on a major label, couldn't make a big dent in the charts, I don't think this one will either. It is selling pretty well on iTunes, but again, sales aren't really a good predictor now of how well it's going to do on the charts. It's more about streaming. So I don't know that it's going to hit the top 200. I really don't know. I think it may crack the top 200 barely. It's not going to sell some insane amount, though, unfortunately. But, it doesn't really matter to Juicy J, because the guy's he owns his masters. They had a ridiculous record deal with 3 6 Mafia, so he still gets paid from owning those. The guy's still a millionaire. So, honestly, he even said in an interview, he just raps for fun. He doesn't even do it because he needs the money, which is obviously true. Some rappers say that, and it's BS. But with Juicy J, I actually believe it. So, first week sales, I mean, it's not going to do anything spectacular, no doubt about it. But it's good that he put it out for the fans. He's got Project Pat on there, and he's got some other people. I did listen to that song, Memphis to LA, with J-Rock and Project Pat. That song was pretty fire. Project Pat kind of sounded a little different in it. Not the normal Project Pat that I like, where he comes up with like funny ways of saying different words. But I don't know, guys. I'm going to think 10,000 or less. Probably closer to 5,000. It's not going to do anything great. But again, I know the hardcore fans are going to find this video, like me, who are going to listen to it regardless, who are always going to listen to the old 3 6 stuff. And I'll always go back to that stuff, like always. So there's the prediction, guys. 5 to 10K. It's not going to do anything spectacular. And I know this video is coming out a little bit late, but thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments your favorite 3 6 Mafia songs and what you think this is going to sell in the first week. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon.